KCTV5 is your school authority, and we're following how Kansas districts are handling new regulations for the winter sports season. KCTV5 Savannah Rudisell talked with officials at the end of the first week of competitions. All right, Savannah, so how has this worked out so far for them?
Yeah, Gina, so far athletic directors are kind of scrambling to get all their games scheduled and officials hired after the Kansas State High School Activities Association announced just days before Thanksgiving that their season can start. We're live here at Baser Linwood this morning, and their basketball teams were supposed to take on Eudora tonight. But since Eudora had decided to delay its practices and first games, they'll have to reschedule for later in the season. Now, instead, tonight, Baser's girls wrestling team is going to host a triangular with Lansing and Tonganoxie. But this meet will be different as they have to follow those new state guidelines, such as people not actively competing have to wear a mask and no fans can be here in person until at least the end of January. Keisha also says wrestling tournaments can't be bigger than 8 teams. So that means that wrestlers will probably have more smaller events during the week rather than those all-day weekend tournaments. The athletic director of Baser Linwood tells me teams have to stay flexible for any kind of a season to happen.
There may be less games, there may be more games, but ultimately just to kind of get them as much of a full season and a full opportunity to be under our coaches and the leaders that we have in our building.
The Keisha Board of Appeals meets virtually today at 1 o'clock. We'll be listening in and providing you with any updates that may impact how this winter season goes. Reporting live in Baser, Savannah Rudisell, KCTV5 News.
All right, thanks, Savannah. We want to talk about the college level. KCTV5 has learned 2,500 fans will be in the stands for KU's game against Creighton. The school will allow people to attend next week's events, 3 basketball games, 2 volleyball, and the final home football game. Over the last 2 weeks, the stands have been empty. KU is making attendance decisions on a weekly basis.